Welcome back, family. Welcome back to What's the Juice at the Juicy T 1111 Energy. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. Thank you for coming back, Collective and Soul Tribe. Okay, please feel free to associate yourself however you like. Y'all, let me tell you what I heard. Okay, I heard they are wishing they never messed with you. Okay, like they really wish they had never messed with you. Like you're not the average. That's what I'm hearing. You are not the average, okay? I feel like it's your energy. I feel like it's your purity. You are not the average, or you're not average. And I don't mean that cocky either, y'all. You know, I ain't no cocky person. I be chilling. But but I'm just saying, like, when there's you and how you move and how you handle things and the way you sit back and you're able to just kind of, take it all in so that you could process it. And then once you process it, it's like, okay, boom, you go head in, right? Okay, you could be you could be okay, you could be a sign with them horns. Okay, you could be a ram, Aries energy out here. You could be a Leo as well. You can also be a Scorpio energy, I feel, as well. You could also be a Cancer. Okay, these are the energies I'm picking up, but you like go all in. But there's I heard the bull. You a bull? Yeah, you a bull, full of power, stamina, and stability. Okay, family, that is the energy. Like people are out here feeling like they're running into this karma for the wrongdoings they have done to you. Like, and I mean over your whole life, from old friends, even grade school. Okay, some of y'all don't go far back too far. I don't want you to get triggered, okay? But some of y'all were bullied in grade school, and that bullying went on for a very long time until somebody here started fighting back, like physically fighting back. Okay, family? So only take it how it resonates. That is not funny. But I mean, wait. I just heard somebody got a good old ass whooping when you was growing up. Okay, that's what I just heard. Somebody got a good old ass whooping. But wait, I keep seeing some energy that's very humble. Don't want to fight. Quiet kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of like, okay, you're avoiding everything that you can. Somebody got a good old ass whooping. That's what I just heard. Some of you did that, okay? So only take it out, resonates, family. Let's go on and tap in. Oh shoot. Let's go on and tap into the messages, okay? I'm grateful for each and every one of y'all. Let's see what's going on. That's funny. All right. I call upon the divine, my ancestors, angels, and spiritual guides to stand with me and within me as I deliver these messages. Only what serves truth, healing, and understanding for the highest good is welcomed here, and so it is, Ashe. And wait for it. For some of y'all, that was your first fight you ever had, but you beat the brakes off of somebody. Only take it how it resonates, okay? I'm seeing, wow, I don't even, spirit. I just seen some women doing the hair pulling thing, pulling each other's hair out, and they wasn't no wigs either. Okay, family. I'm like, oh boy. Yeah, look. I promise you, folks is wishing they had never messed with you, and it was all because they were jealous, family, okay? They were talking behind your back, being envious, okay? Real petty type energy, okay? There's some sort of attention seeking here. See, you've been bullied all your life for somebody, and many, okay? And I don't mean like bullied to the point where, but you had a lot of energies that was always coming around trying to throw their weight. And look, somebody got their ass whooped in front of everybody, okay, behind this person being jealous. This could have been somebody that, I just heard that. This could have been somebody that, you just grew up in the same neighborhood. You grew up in the same environment, okay? You were quiet. You could have been very quiet and very studious energy, okay? It doesn't mean that you have to be, though, okay? Oh, yes, and please let me remember to start saying this, y'all. Only take what resonates with your lives and let the rest ride, okay? You know what I noticed, family? This is how you could tell people are real petty. I love it. This is how you can tell people are real petty. Now, you don't want to comment, but then as soon as something that doesn't fit your life, you comment. Well, you sat up there and listened to the whole message that long just to find out something that didn't resonate with you so you could drop some pettiness type energy. That's the people. That's the That's the people we be dealing with, family. I promise you. I be like, ooh, sneaky, snakes, mad, looking for something. They just want to sit on your platforms or just be in your energy field, wherever the case it is, whatever the case, however it resonates with you. Okay, these is the ones that they just sneaky. Okay, they got the fake profiles running. They coming with the fake. Oh, we love you. We love. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is the ones. This is the ones. They sitting there jealous as hell. Okay, jealous as hell, like I cannot make it up. Last one says on your social media, yes, with the fakeness, okay. And you don't always have to have a platform, but I'm just gonna tell y'all right now, many of y'all got it, okay. Whether it's a Facebook, a TikTok, a some, okay, it's your entertainment. Many of y'all don't have platforms. You just be on YouTube. For real, because you resonate with whatever messages come up in the energy. And so some of y'all that don't have platforms, you are getting messages through some of these YouTube channels, okay. But whatever it is, you scrap their ass, okay. And literally you was scrapping when you was growing up too, but y'all remember that word, scrapping? Sure was, okay? Yeah, you scrapped their ass because they was too much. It was just too much going on, okay? You had to let that energy go. All right, family, you sure did. And I feel like once you let that energy go, all they could do was sit in their own energy. Unless they were gonna try to, be around somebody else with that toxicity, and people ain't gonna put up with that. Not no more. It's over for them, baby. Okay, it's over for them. Okay, tell me more about this jealous energy. Trying to pull on folks' heartstrings, playing mind games. These are the people that were taking advantage of others, okay? Playing with people's feelings, stringing people along, okay? Pipe dreams, I'm hearing, okay? These are the energies out here that, and I don't mean like, stringing you along. It could have been some romantic type of thing, stringing you along, but I don't think it was that. I feel it's more like, have you ever had a boss that tells you, yes, as soon as this position comes open, I promise you I'm going to give it to you. And then somebody walks in and gets it and you looking like, well, what the fuck? Yeah, string along type energy like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of failed attempts for you to get to where you needed to be. That's because them folks was jealous. Some of y'all out here actually had somebody that did not like you in grade school, high school, and walked in and they was actually the damn manager or supervisor or something, or they were a lead, and you looking like, I'll be damned. Okay? Yes, that person. But be careful this winter, okay? Because there's some sneaky plots coming in, okay? Just keep your head on a swivel. You know how I say. Okay? Let's see what this was about. What's the sneakiness? Somebody being obsessed? Ooh, why? So there's somebody that is, I told you, see? On that social media with them fake platforms, those fake profiles and stuff. Y'all, that is so irritating. Stop doing that. Just, you know what I'm saying? Damn. And you know what? These people acting like kids and they all the way whole grown old adults. Okay, that's what I'm picking up on. Very obsessed, okay? I don't know if they want to cling to you because they feel like, maybe you could bring them into theirs. This could be a water sign. Hold on. Let me look at everything. Oh, guess I wasn't holding it right. This could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. I said I was picking up on Scorpio energy, but that, and you don't have to be a Scorpio. I just was picking up on some of those signs. You're that go-getter energy though. Okay, you are that go-getter energy, and that's the problem. You got people out here wishing they never messed with you because I feel like right now they went through some shit. They jealous behind, something pertaining to your emotions. You may have had some sort of emotional, I don't want to say breakdown, but a fallout or something emotionally had impacted you. Okay. Somebody right here could be feeling like, damn, had they just left you alone, maybe they wouldn't be in the situation they're in. This is a sneaky energy though. So just watch your back this winter. Just watch your back all the time. Stay alert, attentive, and aware. Okay. Because you do have energies that are obsessed with you. All right, it could be a water sign that feels like you threw them in the trash. We've got water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio out here. Okay. Yeah, see these people right here. with this searching and closed off family. See, this is what it is. This energy over here, you see how she holding her heart, you see how she's holding this heart. See, this is somebody that is wishing that they had embraced you in a loving manner, I feel, but instead they, maybe had caused you a lot of problems. Okay, this could have been on the job, this could have been at school, when y'all were younger. This could have even transpired, if you went to college or whatever the case may be. If you didn't, no pun intended, just be grateful you ain't got that bill. Okay. But this, but this energy right here, they're like, damn, they're kind of jealous because they also feel that people like are fond of you. They care about you. They do have a connection to you. Okay. They do love you in general, just for who you are. This is somebody, look, thinking of you. Can't make it up. Wow. Damn. Look, they thinking of you. This person is out here thinking about what they did to you. This is what I'm picking up on. And they're thinking, had they just treated you a little bit better. They wish they had treated you better. That's all, like, they wish they had treated you better. Somebody is catching a cold piece of karma. I heard that. It's been a while, so we'll do that, Spirit. And Spirit said we about to go to intuitive Kev on this, but yeah, somebody could be going through some anxiety because they feel like you've just refused to give in to them and you've turned your back on them and let them go. This could be a friend, family, foe. Take it how you know, family. Okay, we about to get this here. Let's see what the intuitive Kev says. But before we bring out intuitive Kev, let me get 3 more messages, please, and thank you, Spirit. Let me get 3 more messages. What's this, to clarify or just elaborate on this? Okay, yeah, evidence. Came right out. There is evidence that people have been so damn jealous of you because when people really ask them, okay, well, what was it that they did? What was it about them? What was it about you? It was the fact that you was probably cut from a different cloth. You wasn't into all that fake stuff people do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to play with you. Either we solid or we not. And I mean that. Like, that's how it is. That's the energy. Either we're good or we're not. And if we're not, there's no pun intended, and I ain't tripping. But please don't try to bring that madness over to me because it's not going to go that well. It's not. Folks is going to be like, ooh, you should have left that one alone. And that's what they're wishing right now. They're wishing that they had left you alone or treated you better. Because there's evidence here. There's the law enforcement is involved. I told you there's an investigation going on behind some slandering behind you. These people are popping up. They had criminal histories. I'm hearing a bunch of fraud is on these people. Like, they done all did some dirt. This is what I'm hearing. And somebody is now looking back, because you may have had a pure heart back then trying to tell somebody, oh, don't do that. That's not. And they like, oh, you always trying to tell me what not to do. And yeah. And now they like, So now, because you've moved on, you left them behind, you ain't tripping. Keep your guards up, okay? Keep your guards up type energy. Yeah, because they upset behind this justice that's coming in for you. I promise you, they mad. You got a lot of people that are upset. Some of y'all got people that are upset in the justice system too, because they already know. They know that they are being looked at. Ooh, I just heard that. Shut up. You got judges out here that know they just being looked at as an employee. Ha! They like, hold up, I'm a judge. Shit, Trump like, no the fuck you not. Okay, there's some legal matters here. Yeah, there's a lot of people. This could also be, you know what I'm saying, with this obsession, okay, clinging on, this legal matter here. I feel like it brings in a lot of people were involved. A lot of these people have retired too. I just heard, like, stepped down, resigned. I didn't mean to say retired, they resigned. A lot of people have resigned, okay, because a lot of the things that they did, and not just this winter. I'm hearing like a few winters back. I'm hearing the winter of 23, 24. I'm hearing the winter of 22. Possibly even the winter of 2019. Okay. Look. And they were still unsatisfied because I feel like whatever they were doing, they couldn't get your attention. Whoever this energy is, or many energies, they couldn't get your attention. They were throwing everything at you to try to get you to jump, to try to get you to give them that old ass whooping that you get. No, I'm playing. But for real, okay? These are the energies that they were just unfair. They were unfair in the treatment of you, and they know this. But not only that, they were doing the bare minimum, okay? Nothing was being reciprocated. You were coming with a loving heart. They was coming with that old sneaky ass undermining, gaslighting BS. You lost interest in that family. Somebody want to come back around in the summer. Something's going down possibly in the summer, or something could have happened in the summer. You could have lost interest in somebody this summer. Yeah, they dreaming about you now, though, okay? They are literally dreaming about you. Somebody you met this summer, or you were around, or you visited, they are now thinking about you. Something you could have said to them pertaining to how you have elevated, okay? You may have told somebody, you're not this, you're spiritual now, you don't do this and that. This person been thinking about you, okay? Let's see what Intuitive Kev has to say. Oh, at the bottom of the deck, this was somebody that was tied. They had an entity attachment, fam. They had an entity attachment. That's why they was jealous and sneaky, because they had an entity attachment, I guess. Okay, let's see. I ain't whip Kev out in a minute. Let's see what Intuitive Kev has to say. Tell me more about this message. What's going on? Okay. Can't make it up. Karmic feminine energy. You may have had a lot of females and flip the roles as you see fit, or masculine energies that were very jealous of you, family, okay? For these masculine energies I'm picking up, you could have been somebody that you weren't even on a football team, or you weren't even a jock. Let's just say that. You weren't even a jock in school. But something about you, yeah, look, I can't make it up. Something about you. Okay, and these people was out here doing the most. Okay, let me tell you, they always say this voodoo and stuff is dolls. Nah, baby, shit, evil mind, evil thoughts. Okay, shit, it don't just mean that people are working with different types of things and gadgets. Just the fact that somebody evil eye you, shit, that's some voodoo to me, if you ask me. Okay, I'm just telling you, family, that is. When people do that kind of shit, it's all ill intent. But somebody was out here because you was, and then they want to see, they want to search for your boss. Somebody could have been searching for your boss. Wow. Searching to see, but I feel like you were this boss-like energy masculine, okay? When you were growing up, you may not have been, now they out here feeling like a flying monkey. Somebody did some voodoo. And now they feel like a flying monkey for doing it? Wow. Because there was some evidence behind it? There was some evidence that somebody did some voodoo on you? Damn. Rebuke, clear, cancel, and release. Okay, return that energy. Now they feel like a flying monkey with they sneaky asses because they got caught. Spirit said, yeah, because you're somebody who could be trusted. This could have been found out this winter. Somebody could have done their due diligence. You know how they do. They going to stalk. They going to watch. They going to see everything they got to see, family, because they want to know, where are you getting it from? Who's giving you your information, or blah, 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 blah. Somebody, and this really feels like a group. I need to stop saying somebody. Throughout your whole life, you've been going through this. Jealousy, sneakiness, people trying to, throw you in the trash, trying to make you feel irrelevant. And they were doing that because they were sneaky. And they were jealous of you, very envious of you. And this is all coming out. Yeah, somebody knows about somebody trying to do some sort of witchcraft or voodoo on you. There was some evidence here. Wow. Yep. Something's going down in the distant future, okay? You could be in this boss-like energy, okay? There could be a boss that has all eyes on you, masculine energy, okay? Yeah, what? On the split. Look, there's a masculine energy that got all eyes on you, baby. He like, hello. Rich guy got all eyes on you, baby. He like, hello. And that's what these Jezebels was upset at that, because somebody could have told you, you've captured the eye of somebody that's very powerful, possibly even very influential, somebody that is very connected, knowledgeable. They are very connected, though. Somebody could have did a reading about a Jezebel out here that this person's currently with, and they finding you to be in high honor, and they lusting for you now. Lord have mercy. And look, and here come intuitive Kim. Yes, so look, family. Wait, how did it? Yes, okay. I feel like there could have been readings done on you. Okay, this voodoo energy out here. Somebody was getting readings done on you. Okay. It could have been a Jezebel. hmm And whoever was doing the reading kept pulling you up as being in high honor. Yeah. And this person here that's tapped in, this boss who's a rich guy talking about hello, yeah, he's into you. Okay, you got this intuitiveness out here. It's something about you and his energy clicking. Okay, masculines, there's probably somebody on your radar. Okay, if not, not a problem. But I feel like there is. Spirit is saying there is. Yeah, there's somebody out here that's very intuitive, very tapped in, and they actually, they got a physical attraction to you, family. Okay, they got a physical attraction to you, honey. Physical attraction. Okay, tell me more, spirit, and then we're gonna wrap this up. Yes, you got a lot of people wishing. Look, while you're in this energy all the time, thoughts of love, right? Somebody was telling this person that. Like they kept pulling, lovers on you, and 10 of Pentacles type energy, and 4 of Wands energy, and star energy, sun energy. Okay. And they just didn't, they were like, yeah, right. Yeah, right. And they're like, no, for real. They're held in high honor, and all they thinking about is love. They ain't even thinking about you no more. Just so happens that this person wanted to come in between whatever kind of connection or relationship, whether it's a mental, emotional, or physical one. They wanted to come in between it. So somebody was throwing voodoo on you, and there was evidence of that. Now they feel like a flying monkey because they was being sneaky. Now they out here feeling like a whole flying monkey for being sneaky. See, these are people that kind of jump into the spiritual realm, family, not jumping in with a pure, clear heart. Look, I don't do no magic. Now, my thoughts, okay, what I want to manifest into my life being positive or something like that, and that's just through, thinking positively. If you can think it, you can speak it, you can have it, you could see it. Think it, speak it, see it, have it. So a lot of people out here, yeah, I love my house to smell clean, so or whatever. So I'm gonna burn me some sage. I'm gonna burn me some incense. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, a lot of people out here really dive deep off into making dolls and all kind of weird shit. Okay, don't give. And I'm not saying it's weird, family. No offense to you. Okay, I'm not trying to call you weird, but yeah, digging up graveyards and all that kind of shit. Yeah, no, I'm scary. Okay, they say, what they say about them scare mother. Okay, shit, I be like, I'm good type energy, you know what I mean? Yes, that's what it is. Look, I'm telling you, somebody is hot because you about to be in this young relationship, and that really pisses them off because they wish they had treated you better. Because I feel like whoever has your back, family, whoever has your back, whether it's masculine or feminine energy, okay, whoever has your back, they a boss type energy, but it's actually a masculine. Okay, boss, there's a boss out here. He's a rich guy, and he like, hello. Okay, all right, family, so I'm gonna leave that message here for you. I hope it resonates. If it doesn't, don't worry, don't let me know either. I don't care. Not like that, but I be reading the comments like, okay, nothing resonates, but you want to drop. You know what I'm saying, family? Please, I don't care if it don't resonate with you because it's happening to somebody out here in the matrix within the galactic realm. Okay, family? That is the message. I love you and the divine loves you. Let's close out. I call my power back. I release the weight of the matrix and its betrayal and deception. I stand rooted and grounded in my truth. I am whole, I am becoming, and so it is. Ashe. Okay, family, and until next time, you have a magnificent day. Ashe.